that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
B.A., you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism could be about to vanish in these first handful of games. Got to check it out.
And the starting lineup for Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Powell, then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the small forward position. Fox finds Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guys shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Adebayo a screen on Barnes. 6 on the shot clock.
That is a big-time finish by Wiggins right there. I love when he finishes with that type of authority.
And it's a Spurs ball. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Brian, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Fox against Mitchell. Stolen by Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes.
Well, look at Wiggins, year after year, showing up and getting it done. Really a solid career, and has some big-time highlights sprinkled throughout.
And Wiggins drops them both. And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot, too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
And the three-pointer goes. Wiggins got 7 points.
You can't have a better start than that, connecting on 4 of your first 5 field goal attempts.
Right side, Wembanyama. Castle outside. Box for 3. Rebound, Miami.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Wiggins with a screen on Fox. Pass to Powell. The 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Shot to stop the run. Fox can't get that one to fall.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. 4th, San Antonio.
They had the bodies and the energy needed to be a strong defensive team, and they made it hard for opponents to do damage.
Fox with the ball. Checked by Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Pass break, Miami. Stolen by Vassell. Three-pointer, Fox knocks down the triple.
I like it. Setting up Fox that time, getting him something in rhythm.
Mitchell with the ball. An 8-point differential. Powell outside. It's Adebayo, high post. That one no good. Wembanyama with some nice D. Barnes finds Fox. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Well, Wiggins is a terrific defender, and he is so good at understanding when to go after a block.
4 on the clock. Here's Castle. And it's good for 2.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Here's Mitchell. Coming off a 12-point game. Powell outside. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Spurs trail by 6. Inside. Deflects the pass. Adebayo with a steal. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. And Adebayo slams it in.
And Adebayo will not shy away from the physicality in this game. He actually welcomes the contact on his way to the rim.
Now here's Fox. To the inside. Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. 6-point lead. Miami moving it around. Adebayo, a screen on Barnes. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Wiggins. Launches a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Here's Wiggins. San Antonio getting their last shot to go.
Oh, my goodness. 2 loud points for Bam.
Spurs trail by 6. Here's Fox. He's got 5. Lets the 3 fly. Pure from 3-point range. Fox has got 8.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 from deep. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Barnes. Champagny comes in for Vassell. Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for Fox. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 so far. Harper passes to Wembanyama.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Pass to Larson. Here's Adebayo. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Johnson. 3-pointer off the mark.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Larson. Gets the 3 to fall. And now it's an 8-point Heat lead.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Harper. Al pulls it in. Miami has gone 2 of 5 from deep. Pass to Mitchell. To the right side. And they call an illegal screen here. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Norman Powell.
And he's been trending downward in terms of his average points per game. And a number of reasons can lead to this. But he needs to figure out how to get back on track.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Ware comes in for Larson. And it's Hero in for Mitchell. Now here's Wembanyama. 6 points for him. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Ware with the drive, and he packs it down right in the face of Victor Wembanyama.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Wembanyama. He's got 9. Here's Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson on the wing. Beyond the arc. Not going to go that time. Miami leading by 7.
Come get it.
Wiggins looking around. Hero outside. There's the 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Here's Harper. He had 9 points in his last time out. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And looking very coachable out there. Harper ran the play effectively and got his team a look.
Powell outside. Takes a three. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Back to Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Whenever it's Johnson slamming it, we can feel it over here.
Miami has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Now here's Hero. Defense is right there. Can't hit from in close.
Now, he was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Miami out in front, up by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Heat?
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities.
They've got Johnson, Harper out there with De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Luke Cornett, and it's Champagnie at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Spurs. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, "I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team." Brian?
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Miami Heat. They've led by as many as 11. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. But one advantage they possess, when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views. Yeah, Harper really had to force his way through. No one gives rookies an easy time out there.
Now here's Jaquez. Still no points. Soft touch off the glass. And the Heat lead by 1.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Champagnie. Launches it. Iaquintas grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Jaquez. Covered by Johnson. Here's Ware. No luck on that one. Some solid defense from Cornett. Pass to Johnson. San Antonio moving the ball around. From behind the arc. And Hero grabs the board. The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. And here's Ware. Fires for 3. And Hero with the 3. Hero's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And this is an area where Tyler Hero is so dangerous. No hesitation off the catch.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Pass to Harper. Cornett sets a screen. Driving to the basket. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And slicing and dicing the D to pieces on the attack. Harper has a good feel for when to drive.
The Heat have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Fox against Mitchell. Good work defensively by Fox. San Antonio trailing here. Outside Johnson. Back to Fox. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, come Wembanyama!
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Miami's gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Ware in the high post, working on Cornette. Wow, that's good.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Here's Harper, outside for Wembanyama. Shoots over Jaquez. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Wembanyama's got 15 points.
And Wemby's got the mid-range shot down. He's just so confident from there.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Powell outside. Lets it go from the wing, and it's Miami with another.
Anytime you get an easy shot in this league, your confidence level goes up. That's exactly what happened there.
Fox feeling it out a bit. From deep, Wembanyama. Rebound Miami. Jaquez with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Fox. Outside Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama hitting from deep. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. Or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. For San Antonio, Barnes, he's checked in for Cornette. Vassell comes in for Johnson, and Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. Pass to Mitchell. Now Adebayo. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Why even try in there against Wembanyama? I mean, it's just too difficult.
And we have to take another look at that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Five to shoot. It's stolen by Barnes. To the middle. Castle finds Fox. De'Aaron Fox just battling in there. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Castle. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. San Antonio shooting their first free throw in this game.
First personal foul.
And Castle no good on that one. And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player. And the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
And San Antonio has possession. The Heat making their last shot. They get it back. Oh, it's Wemby.
Yeah, terrific follow-through from Wembanyama, proving he has a good head on his shoulders.
Powell outside. To the inside. Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Inside. Knocked away. Stolen by Adebayo. Wiggins all the way.
Well, that's an easy opportunity for Wiggins, who runs the floor so well.
Now Fox. He's got 10. Pass to Vassell. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Here's Larson. He's guarded by Vassell. Powell passes to Wiggins. Miami moving it around. Clock at 6. Down low. It's Adebayo inside.
Well, this has been a huge scoring night for Adebayo, and when you consider the elite defense he brings every night, points are a bonus.
Vassell passes to Wembanyama, and the dunk by Wembanyama. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
So it's Miami now. 1:36 left to play. Adebayo off the lob.
Just beautiful teamwork right there. Adebayo with perfect timing on that jump.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Bam Adebayo.
Well, this is what you like to see from him. He isn't settling for shots, and he's attacking the defense by taking the ball to the rim. And the attitude he's had offensively has been fueling his team because his energy is absolutely contagious right now.
Harper, he's checked in for De'Aaron Fox. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Over Wembanyama. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
On the wing, Vassell. Over Mitchell. That's short off the rim.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Wiggins passes to Adebayo. Miami, no good that time either.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky to miss that one.
To the paint. Wemby putting on a show.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
The ball's knocked loose. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Powell, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the Heat.
That one falls for Powell. Johnson, he's checked in for Harper. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Wembanyama screen. Castle with it. Guarded by Adebayo. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Here's Mitchell. Up to Powell from the arc. They get it back. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth. Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio, totaling 26 points and showing no signs of letting up anytime soon. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Halftime is here, and with the San Antonio Spurs in a neck-and-neck game, lots to talk about.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
Changing gears now, this should be interesting. Let's hear what the fans wanted. Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves.
And Fox has got the ball here for San Antonio. It's a one-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game, setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Norman Powell. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Davion Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the 3.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. The Heat on offense. Powell outside. Mitchell up top. He's covered by Fox. Adebayo a screen on Barnes. Wembanyama with some nice D. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Fox. Rebound by the Heat. Larson's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Stephon Castle with a foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Larson. He's guarded by Vassell. Pass to Larson. Here's Powell. Just 5 on the clock. A good look from Wiggins. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds now. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
90 seconds into the second half now. Fox against Mitchell. On the wing, Fox. 10 points for him. And Fox powers it home.
Such a terror on the drive. Fox possesses blow-by speed, getting past defenders in a hurry.
Heat trail by 5. Wiggins outside. Pass to Larson. Wiggins with a screen on Vassell. Here's Larson. He buries it from 3. Larson's got 6 points.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Mitchell against Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Four on the clock. Miami grabs the miss.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys, back to you.
They'll get there. All right, Allie, thanks for the report. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Timmy, look at some of the elite defenses over the years. What sets a great defense apart from the rest?
Well, 3 main things: personnel, scheme, and effort. But also, BA, switchability in the modern game is a huge part, as well as communication.
We think about defense as one-on-one, mano-a-mano. It's so much more than that, though.
It's 5 guys on a string.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Outside Mitchell. They set the pick. Pass to Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Adebayo.
Man, just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Vassell passes to Fox. Down low. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. The Heat have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. For 3, Powell. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, too much length from Wemby.
But this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Heat trail by 3. Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Goes back up. And Powell with the lay-in. Powell's got 10 points in the game.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
They swipe it. Up top, Wiggins. Let's go with a three. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Wiggins. Wiggins got assist number 5 here tonight. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Heat.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've created, pushing it every chance they get. So much easier to score when you get early looks.
And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Adebayo passes to Wiggins. Mitchell against Fox. Right side Adebayo. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
The Spurs have gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Left side, Wembanyama. Over Adebayo. And here's Vassell from the arc. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Powell. Miami moving it around. The 3-ball. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Castle. Now here's Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
When Wembanyama has the ball in there, I mean, it's often a bucket, a foul, or both.
A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Barnes. Champagnie comes in for Vassell. Johnson, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for Fox. Miami also changing it up. Ware's checked in for Wiggins. And Tyler Hero subbed in for Norman Powell. And getting a perspective on the offensive tendencies here since the All-Star break, we got a breakdown showing the average of 3-point attempts versus 2-point shot attempts per game since the midway point of the season for the Heat.
And they've been cooking from downtown, shooting with volume and efficiency. It's a strong attack from them offensively, and it puts so much pressure on opponents to try and cover all that space.
Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Hero. The 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 assists tonight.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
The shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Pass to Ware. Hero outside. Shoots over Harper. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
Yeah, Tyler Hero always under control in the mid-range area of the floor.
Wembanyama screen. Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Larson, and Yakichonis subbed in for Mitchell. Here's Harper. Cornette sets a screen. And that one is hammered home.
And when it comes to making good use of the screen, Harper is extremely advanced.
Outside Jaquez. Pass to Hero. Lets it go from deep. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Champagne's shot is off. Miami leading by 4. And there's the lob. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And you know, Harper's got a crazy wingspan, almost 7 feet. Just giant for a guard.
It's his first trip to the line.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
The Spurs making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. And it's Powell with the ball for the Heat. Fires the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Powell's got 8 here in this quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Here's Harper. An easy 2 on the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Points coming in bunches as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. It's been a good one. It's the Heat. They're up by 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got De'Aaron Fox. He's out there with Harper. Johnson is out there with Luke Cornett. And it's Champagnie at the 4. That's the San Antonio 5. That one goes. Count it.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
We thought this might be the case coming in. Not a lot of defense out there right now.
Oh, swiped away. On the break. 3-pointer. Sinks it from distance. Hero's got 11 points here in the second half.
That's 5 threes for him tonight and his 3rd of the half.
Here's Fox. It's blocked. And so the ball out of bounds. Hero touched it last. And a chance now to look at the schedule for San Antonio. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll be playing against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets.
And you know, for that matchup with the Kings, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
Now here's Jaquez. The baseline J. Got a piece of it. Fox, the pass to Johnson. San Antonio moving the ball around. Pass to Harper. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just showcasing his athleticism on that jam. Harper loves rising up and dropping the hammer.
And here's Ware. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here's Harper. Drives to the hoop.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Powell outside. Off target with the 3. Spurs trail by 8. Pass to Harper. Jacks up a 3. A miss. Out of 8 shots, he's now made 6. To the paint. Back to Jaquez. Powell in the post. He's covered by Fox. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And San Antonio making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, great pass by Harper. Already the rookie's showing some feel.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Jaquez. Hero outside. For three, Powell. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. And when Dylan Harper's dad, Ron, won 5 NBA titles, he was a great player, and I think a lot of that competitiveness rubbed off on Dylan.
Looking at who's out there now for Miami. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Larson comes in for Jaquez. And Mitchell subbed in for Tyler Hero. Now here's Powell. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, that's nice work right there. He sets the screen, and then Adebayo just finds that open space to be effective with the ball.
Here's Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama, impressive.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Miami leading by 4. Powell outside. Pass to Adebayo. From 8 feet, deflected. Right side Johnson. Here's Harper. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
They're really working the paint now.
Outside Adebayo. Powell outside. Back to Adebayo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Adebayo's got 11 in the second half. Spurs trail by 4. And here's Fox. Fox on the prowl. Yes, it's good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Powell outside. Here's Larson, covered by Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Mitchell. For 3, Powell, and it's blocked.
Yeah, excellent timing by Harper right there. I mean, he has great length for a guard.
Oh, deflected. Stolen by Wiggins. Now here's Powell. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Harper. And Adebayo, the bucket. On the assist by Mitchell. 31 points for Bam Adebayo.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Pass to Wembanyama. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
A different look for San Antonio. Barnes, he's checked in for Cornette. Vassell comes in for Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Now here's Mitchell. It's stolen by Barnes. Vassell outside. It's tipped. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
This demonstrates leadership. Victor wanting to be the guy to make the big shot.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Here's Mitchell. Powell outside. Here's Mitchell. Now Powell beyond the arc. The three is in.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his third triple.
The Spurs have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Here's Harper, checked by Mitchell. Now Wembanyama fires the three. Wiggins with a rebound. And he drives in. Here's Adebayo. Yes, sir, it's good.
Well, Adebayo just stepped up at a critical point in this game. Tremendous amount of confidence.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. Spurs trail by 4. Driving inside. Fox lightning quick on the drive.
Oh, Fox doesn't shy away from important possessions. He wants to be the man for this team.
Castle against Powell. Wiggins! And he slams it down.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
And Fox, here we go. Bangs it in. What a move.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
Yeah, regardless of the outcome, they should be proud of how hard they played.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's Powell. Shoots a three. Wembanyama rips down the board.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. Oh, the young man showing composure down the stretch. Big points from Castle in a big moment.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Back come the Spurs in transition. Off on the layup.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Powell against Castle. Adebayo, a screen on Castle. Fox against Mitchell. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama double team. Now Barnes. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Now here's Powell. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Cashes it in.
Someone who embraces big moments. De'Aaron Fox. Huge points.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Here's Powell. Stolen by Castle. And now we've got an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
You love the frame and the length Castle brings to the guard position.
And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. And it's Miami's ball. Wiggins with a screen on Fox. Let's loose for three. Cash from downtown.
Stepping up in a big way. Woo! It's great to see Wiggins take and make these huge shots. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he ends up making the second. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Outside Wiggins. Takes a three. The free ball is down. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And does the pressure affect you? Nope, not that time. Not for players who practice these moments. Well executed.
So it's a narrow victory for the Spurs, pulling out the W. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. And we present the player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.